our Dokkan battle video. We got the V-Jump leaks in on the 16th at the usual time here. Typically the 16th, I think, is when we get V-Jump leaks. Now, this V-Jump leak is very big in that it shows us that it is going to be Planet NAMEK Saga, which the 350 million download celebration is going to be. To me, that is pretty much ideal. I think that's fantastic, stupendous, amazing, whatever you want to say. There's now that we know it's NAMEK Saga. I mean, obviously, like, whereas like with the thing is with the Cell game stuff, it's like there's a couple of different versions of like Goku, Gohan, and Cell we could have seen. Here, it's gonna be Super Saiyan Goku and Full Power Frieza. We know this for sure. I'd say there's no real debate or wonder about that. The other thing too about Namek Goku and Full Power Frieza, Goku has his infamous sort of like, the final blow he deals to Frieza, sort of like that counter attack. So I think it's very easy that we could see a LR Namek Goku, potentially the best unit in the game. I think he's definitely a character deserving of it, and I think he's probably going to be up there. But I could see this Goku counter-attacking enemy beam super attacks. Because if you guys are not aware, Global is actually getting the update early. It's months early on Global. So that, to me, is telling me that the major units are going to, in some way, play around with, that mechanic, right? The different, types of super attacks that characters can have. I'm telling you right now, a Namek Goku that would counter beam super attacks would be a real problem. He could easily be the best unit in the game, which would be sick, right? Now there's a bunch of stuff to talk about here. One of the first things I want to mention, no, not this. Not these. We'll talk about that in a second. This. The Full Power Frieza Dokkan event, March 1st of 2016. This is the second oldest Dokkan event that does not have an update. Frieza is ridiculously deserving of a Dokkan Fest LR, as is Namek Goku. Since I'm already talking about Frieza, let's pull up Frieza real fast. So, who knows? Honestly, dude, fuck this LR Full Power Frieza, who's okay. This is an okay unit, but I mean, over 2 years old at this point. I'm gonna tell y'all this. I'm totally okay if it's just standalone full power, although I'm sure it'll probably be like a final form Frieza that would transform. I mean, if we take a look at it, this guy is great, right? But specifically only against Goku family enemies, right? This guy is solid, but he's a years old AoE unit. This guy is okay. I mean, well, he's not really, because in order to do his crazy damage, he has to get hit first, which means you have to run him in slot 1, and there's no way in hell you're running this guy in slot 1 nowadays, right? So, I mean, it could be Frieza Final Form, it could be Full Power Frieza. The thing that's sick is we could potentially get like a banner unit, like Third Form Frieza or something like that. Literally, all we have for Third Form Frieza is an SR that I imagine was one of the introduction units of the game, pretty much, yeah. So Frieza, oh yeah, this is what your boy likes to see, is this. Just 100 teams. Oh my god, he could be an Inhuman Deeds leader, Terrifying Conquerors, I would not mind. There's just so much. Final Trump card, a villain final Trump card leader would be sick. Frieza in particular, I mean, I don't know, something like Inhuman Deeds and Terrifying Conquerors, Inhuman Deeds and Full Power. Like, you could easily do shit like that, which would be so sick. Because, like, I think about that, like, just this that combo, Inhuman Deeds and Full Power. Yeah, at the very minimum, you're taking, like, some of the Goku Black units and putting them on Full Power. Some of those, like, support Goku Black units, that could be really big. A Frieza, a Full Power Frieza is going to be sick. He's going to help out so many different category teams, right? Now, Goku, we've already got a base Goku transforming into Super Saiyan, so I think it is going to be Super Saiyan Goku. Now, you know what's funny is I literally have talked about this. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if a Namek Goku was coming up soon because of how, or, even, I think, Bye Guys or Instant Transmission Kamehameha Goku. Because, like, this guy is so ridiculous. It just makes me think that they're going to overshadow him with a, best unit in the game, Super Saiyan Goku. This guy is good, but he doesn't blow me away. This guy's good, he doesn't blow me away. Right? Even though Super Saiyan Goku is, like, the most competitive name in the game. There's like more Super Saiyan Gokus than like any other like named character in the game. But even with that, I still think, oh, actually here, let me pull you up and let me pull you up, because we could talk about them in a second. I think they potentially could easy A, but I think a Super Saiyan Goku from Namek, right? Let's take a look at this guy. So this guy right here, again, these are like a lot of the teams we can anticipate this LR Goku being on. I mean, look, there's a lot of really good stuff here. Dude, Savior, he's on full power. Like, this is going to be really, really good. This Goku would be a major addition to a lot of teams. One of these units potentially could have the revival mechanic as well. Now, one other thing I wanted to point out too, so we looked at the free full power Frieza Dokkan event. These two, right? So I would not be shocked if we see a Bulma get a card from Namek, because currently there's not really, like, all of the Bulma cards that we have in the game, right, are basically just Kid Bulma and then the Vegeta and Bulma, right? Because like this is a rare. So, you know, LR Majin Vegeta drops with this restriction right here, which really it would make him a lot better if you could activate that. I don't know how a Namek Bulma would interact with Majin Vegeta or like any of these teams, but I mean, you know, we would see. I don't know, maybe like if like Frieza is like a final trump card / Planet Namek Saga lead or something like that, that would get, you know, and they released a Namek Saga Bulma, that would get, you know, Majin Vegeta and Bulma on a team together, right? So there's something like that. And then this, I've been screaming about how this dude is just pointless. Makes literally no sense. Well, no more. Because now he's on 4 teams: Hybrid Saiyan, Goku Family, Youth, Exploding Rage. I was pointing out, like, literally all they did was make an exact copy of, like, the physical LR Kid Gohan. Makes no sense. He's a leader for Exploding Rage, which only has shitty Gokus on it. Well, that's about to change, because, you know, a Namek Goku, they're all on Exploding Rage. So now this LR Kid Gohan is going to be disgusting. Let's just, for the sake of it, for shits and giggles, let's say that this Goku, right, the LR Goku who's obviously coming up, is going to be the best unit in the game. Let's just say he's number 1, right? Like, if he's like a slot 1 best unit in the game type character, and then we can run this Kid Gohan in slot, this Kid Gohan is sick in slot 2 next to like a Goku. Like, Exploding Rage, these guys are going to be fantastic together on Exploding Rage. So, all of a sudden, this Kid Gohan is instantly a lot better, right? So, it makes sense with what they're doing with him. Let me get rid of him. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. These two, I'm telling y'all right now, to me, this looks like what we're going to see the Easy A's be. I think both of these characters Easying during the celebration would make a lot of sense to me. I mean, the Frieza, like LR that's coming is not going to be first form, right? But, you know, same name update is going to help. But Global, by the way, is getting the same name update within the next couple of days. So, you know, we'd be able to run this guy on the same team as, whatchamacallit, you know, like, again, the theoretical LR Goku. But don't forget the thing about this guy. I mean, look, he's on Super Saiyan 3, full power. Like, this guy buffs a lot of teams, right? Especially something like Super Saiyan 3, Super Saiyan 2, right? Attained Evolution. So not exactly teams that are, like, overflowing with options. So this guy getting an Easy would be incredible. And then, of course, the same thing with this Frieza. These guys, I mean, dude, again, look at Frieza. Like, look at this. These guys getting Easy A's, I mean, they're helping a lot of teams, man. This celebration, you know, it's just like, man, I don't know. I could see this being a real crazy one, right? Oh, by the way, Legends is getting a kill in Khalifa, and then Kabe is Zenkaiing, like, awesome, cool. Fantastic. So we got, like, a Bulma, event right here, getting stones. I presume that's gonna be, like, these launch, you can do this stage, and then you're gonna be able to get, like, a whole bunch of stones throughout the course of the celebration, sort of doing the stage, right? They've done this launch event a couple of times during the worldwide celebration. Oh, this one. This 30th anniversary, I believe this was the introduction of Goku Black into the game, by the way. The final stage. Yep. This is the very first implementation of Goku Black in Dokkan. is this guy right here, the final fight. This is cool. I wish they never brought this to global, right? Yeah, they never brought this to global. I wish they would have brought this back. This is cool. This is a nice little thing right here. This like 30th anniversary like event right there. But that's what that Bulma event would be. They mention here that the Ginyu Force is going to be getting an EZA as well. So, I mean, I would, for sure, these 5 are going to EZA. No idea about the 2 LRs. Remember that the Tech Ginyu came out alongside these free-to-play Ginyu Force members. This makes a lot of sense to me because the Ginyu Force Extreme Super Battle Road stage right now just doesn't feel possible to no item. It's very difficult to be, like, you got to go through, like, it's a very difficult stage, actually. Even when these characters are all level 10 links and stuff like that. So it makes sense to go ahead and EZA them. Dude, there's so many potential options from the Planet Namek saga, right? Like, if we just pull up the Namek saga from one of these characters, we still don't have the Vegeta that gets killed by Frieza. He's not in here, right? Armor Krillin and Armor Gohan don't have, like, actual cards, right? Third Form Frieza doesn't have an actual card. Ginyu in Goku's body doesn't have an actual card. Captain Ginyu himself deserves a Dokkan Fest. Nail is still pretty good. We could definitely get a way better Piccolo, or like some sort of Piccolo and Nail, like, honestly, it could be like a Dokkan Fest, right? Or something like that, or like a Nail that revives into the, like, sync with Piccolo, like, that would be cool. Zarbon, Dodoria, like, there's so much that is untouched from the Namek saga, right? Seriously, there's a lot they could do. So, it's gonna be very interesting. A pool? I mean, hey, dude, you know, look, we just got a pool, the amazing Apul squad in Legends. Surely we could do this for Dokkan as well. Look at this. Leader skill, none. Passive skill, none. Bruh. Link skill, Frieza's minion. There we go. So, let me know what you guys think of Planet Namek Saga for Worldwide. Totally cool with me. The one thing I did not want, I was actually not going to be super hyped for Battle of Gods, personally. I don't want our 50th Beerus that doesn't Hakai, right? God Goku deserves it, but Beerus, eh. Whereas here, like, Super Saiyan Goku, the fact that he's, like, never been the best unit in Dokkan history does not sit well with me. I think he deserves to be #1 unit in the game. Super Saiyan Goku from Namek. And then Frieza, you know, potentially being the best villain in the game, I think is fine as well. Like, I think these two and a Namek celebration, this is perfect timing for these units to just take control. So, let me know what you guys think of Planet Namek Saga for Worldwide. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.